What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Bird's Eye View Show. It's a lot going on right now. Trump has just he's resetting the FBI. Biden pardoned his son, and tensions are easing in Gaza a little bit. So, look, it's all happening real fast, and we're gonna get into it. If you love the channel, if you're a returning viewer, want to let you know I love you. Thank you for coming back. If you're new here, I invite you to go ahead and hit that sub button because the family is growing, the momentum is growing, the drippers are becoming more abundant. Okay, and people are learning more and more every day, coming back over here and getting this bird's eye view take. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's see. I want to see. We're gonna watch some NBC, MSNBC, and then we'll watch a little bit of CNN and Fox. We want to hear, even though it's all the same facts. Really, you're gonna hear it in different ways from different places. That's why I like to go through all of them. So let's start. We're gonna start at the top. I don't want to find one that's too long. Yeah, let's just go with MSNBC real quick. What is that? Oh, ads. I don't support these
that
ads.
President Biden is expected to pardon his son, Hunter Biden. The president's son was convicted on all 3 felony charges in June related to the purchase of a revolver in 2018 when prosecutors argued Hunter lied on a mandatory gun purchase form by saying he was not illegally using or addicted to drugs. According to NBC.
Wait, so time out. So it's, of course, we've already kind of hit on the topic in the past. A lot of people hit on the topic that Hunter Biden was on drugs and whatnot, but he's in this case, it's actually admitted that it's a fact, because we can't get to him having a guilty plea for that unless it's somehow proven that he's a drug addict, which is mighty crazy. This is insane to me.
News, the president made the decision this weekend. Molly, fast and furious, what do you make of this new news?
I just heard it. I have to process it. I don't have a take. I'm sorry.
Anyone, Michelle, Miriam, presidential power in action. President Biden pardoning his son.
I mean, look, I don't think that Democrats can uphold all of these norms single-handedly. Hunter Biden was prosecuted for a crime that kind of a normal person who had committed the same crime would almost certainly not be prosecuted for. And Joe Biden bent over backwards not to intervene in order to show, sort of how much of a respecter of norms he was, unlike Donald Trump. But yeah. We see kind of what that got him. And I certainly understand why, why he would not want to forfeit the future and life of his son to uphold a set of norms that are about to go up in smoke.
What do you think of this, Mary? The president had said that he would not seek a pardon for his son, and here we are using president.
See, that's the only part about it that blew me, because I'm so stand on business, stick to my word, don't make promises I can't keep type of person, So him saying that he wasn't gonna do that, he wasn't gonna go there, you know what I'm saying, and then doing it on the way out, it's just all right, you don't really have as much honor as, you portray or probably think that you have, Joe Biden. You know what I'm saying? It's granted, even if everything goes through and he wouldn't drop a pardon, 9 times out, come on, he's not going to jail regardless. So it's weird that he did it, because they could probably just sit back, shake a couple hands, whisper in a few ears, and make it fine. Doing a public pardon, I don't know. That's weird. It's I already don't like Biden. Most people don't, and you're just kind of making yourself look even worse in the face of everything. It's kind of, I guess, just up in flames, since he's about to be up out of there pretty soon. But on the other hand, it's actually, announcement, just to let y'all know, I am having a baby. If you saw, we did an episode about when we were going to the appointments and whatnot. We're gonna start dropping more vlogs and start the baby content. But as a budding father, I know I can tell you right now, if I have the power to make sure my son don't have no charges, I'll do it. You feel me? But in that specific position, I wouldn't. I'd be like, I'd talk to some people and get it squared away in a more back channel kind of way. It's odd that they just kind of did this all out in the open, but it kind of goes along with what's been happening with Democrats. They're doing everything out in the open. You know what I mean? They're not trying to really hide anything anymore. They're just, belligerent with it. But let's switch gears and slide over here. Kash Patel. So, little background before we get into this video. He was like really super duper against like how the FBI was being ran and against the deep state. He's pushed a few storylines that some people consider conspiracies, some people consider just more pieces of the puzzle. All right, but without further ado, let's meet Kash Patel.
I wouldn't have lasted this long in the entertainment industry if I hadn't taken a few risks. But I'm also a realist because I've seen it all.
This long
Gold
ad,
gives
super
you
long
everything
ad.
the stock market.
No, you're not gonna. Okay.
In choosing Kash Patel to lead the law enforcement agency, Trump picked a loyal firebrand who has vowed to take on the so-called deep state, which Patel claims is made of journalists, big tech, elected leaders, and senior government bureaucrats.
And our biggest enemy against that truth is the deep state. And we are on a mission to annihilate the deep state.
He's also shown a taste for retribution, including over false claims of 2020 election fraud.
We will go out and find the conspirators, not just in government, but in the media. Yes, we're going to come after the people in the media who lied about American citizens, who helped Joe Biden rig presidential elections. We're going to come after you. Whether it's criminally or civilly, we'll figure that out.
He's been a public
Okay, so that kind of gives a little context to a little clip I saw from the Breakfast Club while I was scrolling earlier, because they were saying that he's the guy that's going to start attacking all media and kind of going against the free speech rhetoric. But Project Mockingbird has been in full effect, and I'm not sure if I'm referring to the right thing, but in explanation sense, it's like the push that has been going so hard from the Democrat side to just get everything all in your face, paying Beyonce a couple million just to say a couple of words, like the spewing lies that have already been disproven a bunch of times. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that rhetoric from the Democrats is, I'm pretty sure it's Project Mockingbird, but it's like, we do have to go after that. We do have to take the government hold off of media. It's not supposed to be ran by the government. The point of media is to give us transparency and clarity so we can make the right decisions. If it's being controlled by one side or the other, then it's just like it all fails. It all breaks apart. You dig what I'm saying? And I like that the current administration is taking this fight, because as a media personnel that prides myself on transparency, being open, being honest, and being unbiased. It's like, I love that. Yeah, get the phonies out of here. Free up the market space, man. You know what I'm saying? So people can actually come over here and get a real take, not an agenda when they hit the play button. You know what I mean? Let's hear a little bit more.
And a federal prosecutor in the Justice Department's National Security Division. During the first Trump term, he worked on the National Security Council and then as chief of staff to the acting defense secretary.
We're blessed by God to have Donald Trump be our juggernaut of justice, to be our
got
leader,
experience.
to be our continued warrior in the arena.
Patel defended Trump against the charges he faced in the now-dropped classified documents case.
They can take what they want. You can't be prosecuted for possessing classified documents.
And while he's claimed violent offenders from January 6th deserve punishment, he's defended others charged in relation to the riot at the U.S. Capitol.
Their lives have been destroyed by the Justice Department because of a political vendetta they want to enact through the justice system to take out Trump.
As for his other endeavors, Patel has a line of apparel as brash as its creator, with items featuring his signature KA$H. He also penned a children's trilogy, apparently dedicated to Trump, the, quote, king of the series. The most recent installment describes the tale of the, quote, MAGA king and his journey to, quote, take down Kamala and reclaim his throne. Patel's book for adults, Government Gangsters, now his rallying cry for reform.
I am going to go on a government gangsters manhunt in Washington, D.C. for our great president. Who's coming with me?
Now,
It's
Kash
like
Patel
I swear, it sounds like we're speaking for the people right now. It sounds like we're speaking for the people right now. I never thought that I'd still be this young and like far removed from these specific people when this rhetoric started coming, and it makes me feel good about the fact that I'm a father now. I'm about to have a baby in about 5 months. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, like we need honesty so we can develop our society more. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're still infighting about colors. Listen, at work, at my job that I'm on my lunch break right now. A guy, I had to come off my lunch break early for this. A guy was getting his receipt checked. He didn't want to show his receipt to my door host, and I went out there to kind of calm everything down a bit. And he was just like, "It's people like you. It's people like you that be stealing, not me. It's people like you." And he's a Spanish fellow, and he's like Spanish don't steal. You steal. You people steal. I'm like, whoa. I seen every shape, size, and color come into this store and steal something. You dig what I'm saying? And I feel like it's been such a long trend of lies and dark clouds over us in America that things like that can easily happen. You feel what I'm saying? Like things like that situation, because for some reason he decided to go the racist route. It's like, but I feel like the Democrats have fed that for so long with like certain divisive. Now, I know people call Trump divisive, but it's just like, nah. Like listen, before all this president stuff, he was cool with the homies, going on certain little radio stations and vibing with certain people. So it's like, I don't feel that. I don't feel that he's racist. He don't like black people. No. And that's why I believe that this coalition he's building together is gonna be really positive for us moving forward. You dig what I'm saying? Like we're coming through the gate fighting deep state. Oh yeah.
Is a controversial
the paradigm gonna shift soon. You know what I'm saying?
We already have an FBI director, Christopher Wray, who serves a 10-year term that's designed to take politics out of the equation. So Trump is either going to have to fire Wray or Wray is going to have to quit. But Patel is also controversial even among Trump's inner circle. A lot of people kind of see him as a sort of relentless self-promoter. He really pushed himself for a role in this administration, but ultimately he was successful. Donald Trump has been very clear that he wants people who are fiercely loyal to him, especially in this roles at the FBI, the Justice Department, and in intelligence. And Kash Patel certainly fits that bill, Jake.
All right, Sarah Murray.
People always we're gonna end that there. They probably gonna run back through some of the same rhetoric, but like, in all honesty, like if we vote for a president, we want the president to be there. I'm gonna want everybody around him and on his team to be on his accord. You know what I mean? It's like, yes, we're not gonna agree with everything that the man says. Of course, you're not gonna agree with anything that everybody says. I don't agree with everything my soulmate says. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. That's fine. Like. That allows us to develop and grow within each other, our differences. That's fine. With a coalition this strong and the Senate so red, House really red, everything's red right now. It is a lot of power in one place, but with the rhetoric that's being pushed, look, I'm just hoping to see them actually, follow through, just follow through, keep following through. Patel ends up head of the FBI. Oh, it's gonna be different. Things are like the FBI is gonna be different. You know what I mean? And that's something to look forward to. You know what I mean? And I'm glad to be living in an era where I'm able to witness this kind of change. And it's gonna be fun bringing y'all along the journey. All right, if you're still here watching this, I love you. First of all. Second of all, go ahead, hit that sub button. You want to stay, come back for more. And if you want to get the first notification, hit that bell icon, okay? All right? Be sure to come back for the next episode because I got a little surprise for y'all. We're going to start doing giveaways, all right? I love y'all. Make sure you're kind to somebody there. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.